Welcome back, guys. This is the part 2 of the series on how to write a complete book in 30 minutes. If you've not seen the part 1, what we'll be discussing here might seem like magic to you. So I urge you to first watch the part 1. Just click this link that you are seeing at the top right corner of your screen, or check the description down below. I'll leave the link to the part 1 in the description down below so you can watch the part 1 before you continue watching this part 2. We've successfully written a short description about the causes of diabetes. Now let us tell our writing tool, to list and explain the causes or the possible causes of diabetes. With that, we'll be done with this chapter. Now we are on our app. Let's just type list and explain the causes of diabetes. Control Enter. Okay, as you can see, I didn't even give it a specific number. I only said list and explain. Now let's try and continue. It has given us 7 causes of diabetes. Now let's continue and see if it will give us more. Control Enter. Let's go down. Control Enter again. As you can see, it has added more. Let's see if it will add more. Let's go down again. Control Enter. 9. It has given us more. I want to make it 10. Down again. Control Enter. It didn't give us. So it means that what it has for us is just 9. If 9 is not enough for you, I will tell you what to do. Just make sure to watch this video till the end. I'll tell you how you can increase the number of results this app will give you. So let's copy that. Copy, Control C, go to our notepad, paste it, Control V, Control C again, then we'll go to our documents and we'll say possible causes of diabetes. Then we paste. As you can see, it has listed everything for us, all the possible causes, 9 possible causes of diabetes. Now let's move to the next chapter, which says diagnosing diabetes. Now if you want to write about diagnosing diabetes, I'm going to change the style now. This time I won't say write about diagnosing diabetes. I'll just ask the app how to diagnose diabetes, then it will tell us what it has for us. That is another way, and I'm going to show you something now that is very special. Another thing that makes this app very unique is the fact that you can even give it a concept. You can make it learn what you want it to do. For example, instead of just leaving the app to pour out information for you, you can tell it to start that chapter in a way that you want it to. So let's take, for example, how to diagnose diabetes. How to diagnose diabetes. Now instead of just pressing Control Enter, you just press Enter twice so that the cursor will come down. Then you can start the sentence or the article for it. Just say something like, diabetes is deadly if not diagnosed quickly. Now you see, with what I have just written, I will tell the app to continue from there. So just type submit. You will see what will happen. It will continue. As you can see, it's saying diagnosing diabetes requires a few simple steps. Diabetes is deadly if not diagnosed quickly. Then the app continued by saying diagnosing diabetes requires a few simple steps. Then it started listing the steps in diagnosing diabetes. So the next thing, it has stopped at number 6. Let's press Control Enter to see if it will continue. It didn't continue. Let's go to the next line and press Control Enter. Okay, now it's saying that it has given us everything it has about diagnosing diabetes. So you have 2 options. You can decide to start explaining these steps in diagnosing diabetes one by one. For example, if you copy this first one and you tell the app to write about a doctor or a healthcare provider who will take a medical history and perform a physical exam, it will give you content for each of them. But we don't want this video to be too long. We'll just copy only the simple steps it has given us and then we'll use it in our book. But let's check plagiarism. So you copy this, Control C, go to your plagiarism checker, click on plagiarism checker and you paste it, Control V. Click I am not a robot and click check plagiarism. It's checking plagiarism and it's 50% done. Now it has finished checking plagiarism and it says our content is 100% unique. Now let's paste that in the section for diagnosing diabetes. Control V. So we have chapter 3, diagnosing diabetes. center. This is it. The next now is chapter 4, nutrition and diets for diabetes reversal. So we go back to our app and we tell the app to tell us about nutrition and diets for diabetes reversal. You can even tweak this. You can even say, write about the importance of nutrition and diets for reversing diabetes or for diabetes reversal. So let's say, write about the importance of diets in reversing diabetes. Control Enter. As you can see, diet is an important factor in reversing diabetes. Eating a healthy, balanced diet helps to regulate blood sugar level and can reverse diabetes over time. Eating foods that are high in fiber, low in sugar and saturated fat, and contain lean proteins can help reduce inflammation and improve insulin sensitivity, allowing for better blood sugar control. Eating a variety of fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains help to ensure that all essential nutrients are being consumed. You see, this is very nice. Now let's see if it will continue for us. Let's see. Just come to the end of the article, tap enter on your keyboard and tap Control Enter. Okay, it didn't continue. Now this is another hack. Now that you want more words and it didn't continue it, all you need to do is to brainstorm. Think about, okay, diabetes, diets. What do you think you can write? Just write one sentence for it and it will continue from there. For example, let's write, you can't go wrong with the right diet. You can't go wrong with the right diet. As you can see, it has continued. We actually said you can't go wrong with the right diet. Then the app continued and said, and lifestyle changes in order to reverse diabetes. So it has completed a sentence for us. We only wrote a short sentence and it has added more. So now it reads, you can't go wrong with the right diet and lifestyle changes in order to reverse diabetes. It is essential to consult a dietitian or doctor to help create a meal plan that is tailored to your individual need. Now, let me give you another secret on how I write my books. Now that it has talked about meal plan, I am going to add meal plan to this book. So a particular chapter in this book will be talking about meal plan. Now we have 288 words. We can increase that. Since it has talked about meal plan, it has given us a small hint that we can use to complete this chapter. We can now say something like, meal planning is another great way. Let's continue. Meal planning is another great way to, that's all I'll write. And let's see what will happen. Control Enter for it to continue. As you can see, it has continued writing. It says meal planning is another great way to, that's what I wrote. Now it is saying to help reverse diabetes. Having a plan and sticking to it can help stay on track with your dietary goals and make sure that you are getting all the necessary nutrients. A dietitian or doctor can help to create a meal plan that is tailored to your individual needs. Overall, diet is a key component in reversing diabetes. Eating a balanced, healthy diet, avoiding processed and sugary foods, and drinking plenty of water can help you improve insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation, allowing for better blood sugar control. In addition, eating smaller meals throughout the day and exercising regularly can also help to improve blood sugar level and promote overall health. With the right diet and lifestyle changes, diabetes can be reversed over time. This is okay for me. I don't want more. I hope you understand the small hack. Whenever it has given you a short content, if you want more, just brainstorm a little sentence, just write something for it. This way you are teaching it to understand that you want it to continue writing and in this tune. Do you understand? So that is how you can continue writing your book. Some people used to say the app is limited, it will only give you short content. I always tell them it is because you don't know how to use it. Whenever it brings the short content, what you need to do is to continue it by adding a small sentence and it will continue from where you stop. We can continue writing this particular chapter and have 2,000 words if we can just be giving it an idea of what it can be writing. I hope this is clear. So let's copy this and check plagiarism. Copy all, Control C, go to your plagiarism checker, click plagiarism checker and paste. Remember that this app only allows you to check less than 1,000 words at a time. So scroll down and click I am not a robot. As you can see, it's checking and It is done. It's telling us that our content is 100% unique. There's nothing to change, nothing to edit, nothing to paraphrase, nothing to rewrite. So we just copy, take it to our notepad like this, copy, and then go to our book where it says Nutrition and Diet for Diabetes, and we paste it there like this. So that is our chapter 4. We just put it in the middle like this, make it bold, a little bigger. Don't worry, I said I'm going to do a comprehensive video on how to format your book. So we move to the next chapter, which is exercise for diabetes reversal. We go straight to our app and tell it to write about exercising for diabetes and the types of exercises we can do to help reverse diabetes. Now, you need to pay attention to the command. The most important thing while using ChatGPT is the command. What you tell it to do. You have to be specific about what you want this app to deliver to you. So now that we're trying to get exercises for diabetes, we'll write a short introduction about the benefits of exercising to reverse diabetes, and then we'll now list the different types of exercises that a diabetic patient or someone that has been diagnosed with diabetes should do. So the first thing we're going to be typing now is write about exercising for diabetes. Control Enter. As you can see, it has given us a short note that we can use as an introduction to that chapter. You see, it has not finished writing. Just press Ctrl Enter for it to continue. That's the network. Just press it again. As you can see, it has continued writing. This is 284 words, and it's good enough for the introduction to exercising for diabetes. So let's copy that. Ctrl C, go to our notepad, paste it, Ctrl V, copy again, take it to our document. This is chapter 5, exercising for diabetes. Then you paste it here. As you can see, this is a chapter, so we go center, bold, increase it, okay, like this. We are done with the introduction to exercising for diabetes. Now let's go and check the plagiarism. Remember, always check plagiarism for everything you copy. Always check plagiarism. So we'll go to our plagiarism checker, paste it here, scroll down, click I am not a robot, and click check plagiarism. As you can see, it's already checking plagiarism. It's 20% done, 27%. It will continue like that till it gets to 100%, 53%, and it is done checking. So you can see that it says we have 93% unique content and 7% plagiarized content. All you need to do is to scroll down. You would see a pink labeled section of your article, and that is the 7% that is plagiarized. The part says it is important to talk to a doctor before starting an exercise program. This is something anybody anywhere can write. Okay, so you can just simply change that and say always talk to your doctor before attempting or before starting an exercise program for your diabetes reversal. You know, you can just change it to anything. So let's go back to our document to change that. This is the document, and this is the part where it says it is important to talk to your doctor before starting an exercise program. So you can change it to always talk to your medical practitioner before attempting a workout program to reverse your diabetes. Simple as that, and it becomes 100% unique. Okay, so the next one on our list is managing stress for diabetes reversal. That's our next chapter. All we need to do is to go back to our tool. Here we are, and you just say write a short article or write about stress management for diabetes reversal. Write about stress management to reverse diabetes. Control Enter, and this is it. It's already writing it for us. As you can see, it's even numbering the points. So let's see if we can get up to 10. Okay, it gave us 7. I don't want to go in depth because this video is already getting too long. So highlight that. Remember to always check plagiarism. Then you go back to your documents and then paste. Did you see what happened? It didn't follow the sequence we've been using to write this book, simply because we didn't first of all post it in our notepad. So let's go back to our notepad and paste it, copy it, before we copy it back to our Word document. So we paste it in our notepad, copy, Ctrl A, Ctrl C, and then go to our document to paste it. As you can see, it has taken the form of the book we've been writing from the start. So we just highlight that this is another chapter. We highlight it, make it bold, center, increase it like this. So the next thing is natural therapies for diabetes reversal. You can always do that using the same method I've been showing you. I want to try and conclude this video. The next one here again is drugs and diabetes reversal. You can always get content using the same method. So let's go straight to meal plan. This one that says monitoring diabetes reversal, let's change it to meal plan. Meal plan, you can say diabetes meal plan. That's another chapter. That's our chapter 9. So we go back to our tool and say write a 7 days diabetes meal plan, or write a 7 days meal plan for diabetes reversal like this. So you just click Control Enter. As you can see, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, it will continue like that until it gets to 7. Now that it has stopped, has not finished writing, you continue by clicking Control Enter. As you can see, day 7, Control Enter, and that is the end. As you can see, it has given us 7 days diabetes meal plan. Now you just copy that. When you copy, Control C, you go straight to your notepad, Control V, Control A again, Control C, copy, and then go back to your document. Under that chapter, just paste it there. This is your meal plan, 7 days diabetes meal plan. Now, if you really want to make your book, if you want to add value to this book, you should create recipes for all these. Now, it says day 1, breakfast, overnight oats with strawberries and walnuts. Copy this, tell it to write a recipe, Control C. Let's go back to the tool. Write a recipe for Control V, which is the meal plan which is the breakfast meal plan for day 1. So you just Control Enter. You will see that it will write the recipe on how to prepare this meal. As you can see, these are the ingredients. Control Enter. And this is the instruction. You see, you just copy that, Control C, go to your plagiarism checker, check plagiarism, and when it is 100% unique, you paste it in your notepad, copy again, and then go back to your document. Under breakfast, overnight oats, you just paste that like this. As you can see, now you've given this person a recipe and you've told them how to prepare the recipe. Then you go to lunch, do the same for lunch. Now this is lunch. As you can see, just copy this again, Control C, go back to your tool and say write a recipe for this, then Control Enter again. As you can see, it will give you a complete recipe for that too. I hope you're following. This is how you can make your book valuable. You copy that again, Control C, notepad, Control V, copy again, Control C, and take it back to your documents. Under lunch, you paste, Control V. As you can see, this is how you get a complete 7-day meal plan for whoever is going to be using the information contained in this book. Now let's move to the next chapter so we don't waste time. You can always do that yourself. The next chapter now is conclusion. Before the conclusion, remember I said we are going to add recipes. If you are creating a diabetic recipes book for a customer or a buyer, you should add recipes for breakfast as I outlined it in our book contents. Here it is. We have title, subtitle, author name, copyright page, table of contents, introduction, the body, the meal plan. Now we want to add recipes. So that's going to be another chapter. And each recipe will have breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, dessert, and smoothies. This is how to make your book very valuable. Whenever somebody clicks on the look inside picture of your book and they see that your book contains all this information, they will likely buy your book. In fact, there is 95% chances that they will buy your book. So let's go back to our documents. Now we have chapter 9, diabetic recipes. Bold, center, increase the font. Then the next thing is to write breakfast. Don't worry, I'm going to format this same book. I'll use this same book to create a video on how to format your book. Now, for breakfast recipes, all you need to do is to go back to your tool. Then you say, write a diabetic breakfast recipe with ingredients and instructions. You remember I said you have to be specific. You must tell this tool exactly what you want. If you say write a diabetic breakfast recipe and leave it like that, it just give you random recipes. It might not even put the ingredients and how to prepare them. But if you tell it that you want it to write ingredients and preparation instructions or preparation methods, it will give you everything. Okay, now remember I said for breakfast you should have at least 10 recipes for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Each of the components you must have at least 10 to 15 recipes for them. This is how your book becomes very valuable. So now I won't say write a diabetic, I'll say write 10 diabetic recipes. I'm being specific. I'm telling this tool exactly what I want. So when you are done, you just type Control Enter. As you can see, the first one, berry oatmeal smoothies, ingredients, preparation instruction. See the second one, see the third one. This is how it will continue. Control Enter. As you can see, it's giving us the ingredients and the preparation method. Guess what? If you even want it to write the preparation time and the calorie count, it will do it. We will try it for the next recipe. So this is 6. Control Enter to continue. It will not stop until it gets to 10. When it gets to 10, it will stop. Number 8. Control Enter. This should be my network. Control Enter, Control Enter. It must continue. If it has not gotten to the number you want it to produce, just keep pressing Control Enter whenever it stops. So Control Enter, you see we have 10 complete diabetic recipes, breakfast diabetic recipes, and as you can see we have 1,000 words. Now we have 10. We copy everything from number 1, Control C. Remember to check plagiarism. I don't want to go into checking plagiarism again so that we will not be wasting time, but you already know how to do it. I've shown you how to check plagiarism. So when you copy that, you go to your notepad, Control V, Control A again, Control C, copy, and then you go back to your document. Under breakfast, you just paste that. Okay, now you have 10 recipes for breakfast. As you can see, from number 1 to number 10, you can just make that bold. The next is what? Lunch. You go down, then you type lunch. You go back there again and you say write 10 diabetic lunch recipes with ingredients. You see, now let's give it another command. 10 diabetic lunch recipes. We change this to lunch with ingredients and instructions with prep time. Prep time means how many minutes will it take to complete cooking this recipe. So now just type Control Enter and let's see what it will bring. As you can see, it's giving us the preparation time for each of them. You see this one, 15 minutes. The next one, it says kale and white bean salad, 20 minutes. It's telling you how many minutes it will take to prepare each of these recipes. So you continue. It has not gotten to 10, so let's continue. When it brings this, it is most likely your network, as long as it has not given you the required number of recipes you commanded it to give you. So Control Enter again, you see it will continue. You see the third one, it said hummus wrap, 10 minutes. Control Enter again, it will definitely continue until it gets to 10. It will not stop. As you can see, Control Enter, that's number 5. It's writing the amount of time it will take to prepare each of these meals in front of them, and that is what you should be doing in your book too, because you are telling this buyer exactly what they need to see. Okay, I want to cook this. How many minutes will I spend in the kitchen? People don't like spending time in the kitchen. If you have things like this, explaining the time they will spend in the kitchen to prepare these meals, that is a lot of value for your book. So Control Enter, this is number 6, 7, 15 minutes. Control Enter, just keep typing Control Enter whenever it stops until it gets to 10. Control Enter again, just continue like this until it gets to 10 solid recipes. This is number 9. Number 10, as you can see, it has given us complete 10 recipes. Now this is 10 recipes. Let's say you want to add 2 more recipes. The only thing you need to do is to go up and change this to 12. Since you want to add 2 more, it's going to be 12. Now change it to 12. Then you can now scroll down from where it stopped. Okay, from where it stopped, press Enter and type number 11. That means you are teaching this app to understand what you want it to do. This is an artificial intelligence. It learns with time. It will understand the kind of content you want it to give you over time. So now that you've added 11 to it, if you press Control Enter, you will see what will happen. You see that it has continued. It will continue from there, and it will continue. That's giving you 12, as you can see, because we changed that to 12. If you change it to 15, it will give you extra 5. The more you change it, the more recipes it gives you. I hope you're following. If you are enjoying this video, please like this video and subscribe to my channel, because this is just a tip of the iceberg. I have another video that I'm going to show you how you can get images, AI generated images that you can use for all this content. So for all these recipes, you can use this AI. For example, if you copy Greek yogurt parfait and paste it inside that AI, it will give you Greek yogurt parfait that nobody else has on earth, only you. It will give you a unique yogurt parfait picture for only you, and you can always use them in your book. Remember that adding pictures to your book helps your book sell faster and better. Let's copy this, copy everything. After copying, the next thing you want to do is to first of all go to your plagiarism checker to check that. When you check that, you go to your notepad, paste it, Ctrl V, Ctrl A, Ctrl C, copy it again, go back to your documents. Under launch, you paste it, Ctrl V, then you arrange it and format. The next one is, what do we have next? Let's check. We have dinner. Then you go back there, you just type dinner, go back to your tool, delete that, and you change this to write 10 diabetic, change this to dinner, write 10 diabetic dinner recipes with ingredients and instructions with prep time. Control enter. As you can see, it's giving us dinner recipes that are diabetic friendly. Number 2, control enter to continue like that. As you can see, I'm really enjoying this video, and I know you are enjoying it too. So the best you can do to appreciate me for giving you this content for free is to please share this video. Share this video on your WhatsApp, on your Facebook, on your Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Just share it with your friends so more people can have access to this information. Remember, you got it for free. Please share it with other people so they can also benefit from it. We're on number 4. Control enter. Okay. Number 5, you keep tapping Control enter on your keyboard so that it will keep generating content for you till it gets to the required number you want. Remember, Control enter is just a shortcut to tell this app to continue. You can always tap submit on your laptop. You can always click submit, click submit. As you can see, it has continued writing. It's actually slow because my network is not really good this morning. So Control enter, that's number 8. I mean, this app is a life changer. There are a lot of other contents I'm going to show you that this app can do that would also help your Amazon KDP or freelancing business boom. So Control enter, number 9, Control enter. Now we're on number 10, and that's the end. There's something I would also want to show you. I'll show you that now. You know, there is likelihood that these recipes will be plagiarized. Most of them will show that they are maybe over 50% plagiarized. You don't need to panic. The reason is that the way to cook jollof rice here is the same way to cook jollof rice almost everywhere in the world. So wherever a jollof rice preparation content is coming from, there is a high possibility that it will be the same. The ingredients are the same, the preparation methods are also the same, and the recipes are likely the same. So let's copy our content now and check plagiarism. So I'll show you how to rewrite your recipes when they appear to be plagiarized. So we go straight to our plagiarism checker, paste our recipes, click I am not a robot, and check plagiarism. You know, I always tell you that you can only search less than 1,000 words with the free version of this plagiarism checker. So now we have 1,300 words, and that's why it's telling us that the total number of words we have here is more than 1,000. And if we want to do more than 1,000, we have to go pro. Now we don't want to go pro, so we click on reduce words. So you have to go back there and reduce the number of words that you've pasted here. Now we have 993 words, so we can now check plagiarism. It's scanning for plagiarism. It has finished checking for plagiarism, and it says we have 21% plagiarized content in our recipes. You would likely encounter issues like this with your recipes. Please don't panic. It's only because preparing these meals takes the same ingredients, the same recipes, the same process. That's why there is likelihood that it would be plagiarized. You have two options. You can copy this. Okay, let's go back to our documents. Let's first of all check the part that is plagiarized. In number 2, we have the first line after ingredients is plagiarized. So let's go back to our documents. This is the part that is plagiarized. All you need to do is to see how you can rewrite that line. One easy way to do this is to change all numbers to letters. For example, this one that says 1, you write ONE, that's 1. This one that says 14, you write 14. 14 like this. Okay, you will see that if you copy that and check plagiarism again, it will become 100% unique. That's one way I do it. Or I use my premium COOKBOOK paraphrasing tool. This is it. You can see that it is premium. I can share the login details with you if you want to use it too. All you need to do is to tell me in the comment section, Legal Naira, I need COOKBOOK premium. Legal Naira, I need COOKBOOK premium. And I will gladly share you the login details for a lifetime COOKBOOK premium. So the next one here, under the instructions, we have heat the coconut oil in a large skillet over medium high heat. So we go back there. This is the instructions. This is it. This is plain English. It is easy to rewrite. So it says heat the coconut oil in a large skillet. All you need to do is just change that to in a large skillet, heat the coconut oil using a medium high heat. Let's quickly do that. In a large skillet, heat the coconut oil using medium high heat. That becomes 100% unique automatically. We check the next one again. Just do the same thing I told you by converting or changing numbers to letters. The next one here says heat a large skillet over medium high heat. This is it. You just copy it, Ctrl C, take it to your paraphrasing tool, paste it here, then click paraphrase. As you can see, it has changed heat a large skillet into melt the butter in a large skillet. You see, this tool is also going to make your work easy. Any part that is plagiarized, you just copy it, bring it to this tool and rewrite it. This becomes 100% unique. Instead of cracking your brain to think about what you can use to rewrite that line or that sentence, you can always use this COOKBOOK premium to do that. Like I said, if you want COOKBOOK premium, I can give it to you. Just tell me in the comment section below, I want COOKBOOK premium, and I'll get it to you. So this is how you can rewrite all plagiarized sections of your recipes. The next on our list now is snacks. Let's do a little trick with this. So we go back to our tool. This time I want a more detailed recipe. So I'm going to say write 10 detailed recipes, or write 10 detailed diabetic snack recipes with a short introduction, ingredients, preparation instructions, and prep time. Write 10 detailed diabetic snack recipes with short introduction, ingredients, preparation methods, and prep time. Can you see that this is more detailed than the ones we've been writing before? I'm using each of them to explain to you how you can command this tool to give you the exact results or your desired result. The first one, which is breakfast, was just plain recipes. The second one, I added prep time. The third one, which is dinner, I added more instructions. And this time, I want to add introduction to it so that we'll see that what you tell this app to do is exactly what it will do for you. So let's hit Ctrl Enter. As you can see, it has given us the name almond butter bites with a short introduction. These delicious almond butter bites are a great snack to have when you are feeling peckish. Then it started with the ingredients, then the preparation and the prep time. The next one, cucumber rolls. As you can see, it's giving us a short introduction for each of the recipes. Okay, continue by clicking submit, and it will keep writing it like that with short introduction until it gets to the 10th recipe. I hope you understand. Your command matters a lot. You have to be very specific as to what you want this app to deliver to you. This app is awesome. By now, you should have liked this video and shared it with your friends. Please do so right away. Hit the subscribe button because I have more videos to share with you, more tips to deliver to you on how to start making money online. Ctrl Enter for it to continue. As you can see, it has given us 10 diabetic snack recipes. We just copy that, check plagiarism, paste it in our notepad, and paste it in our snack section of our book. So let's copy that, notepad, paste it, Ctrl A again, Ctrl C, go back to our document, write snack, paste that, and that's our snack recipes. The next on our list is desserts and smoothies. You can always do this yourself using everything I've been showing you. Just go back to your writing tool and change snacks to desserts or smoothies based on the one you want. I hope that is clear. Now, if you watch this video to this stage, congratulations, because I'm going to give you a bigger tip right now and show you how to create your account to start writing immediately. You first need to understand that ChatGPT is just one of the programs by OpenAI. Playground is also another program by OpenAI. So both ChatGPT and Playground work alike, but Playground gives more content than ChatGPT. What we've been using from the beginning of this video is Playground, and it is the best. As far as I'm concerned with my research, it is the best for writing books because it gives you more content, especially if you know how to use it. I want to show you how to create a Playground account for you to start creating or writing your own books right away. The first thing you want to do is to go to this link. I'll leave the link in the description below. The link is beta.openai.com/playground. That is the link, beta.openai.com/playground. This is the link that takes you directly to this particular Playground app that we've been using to write from the beginning of this video. So the next thing you want to do is to click on sign up. Now it's telling you to put your email address. Now let me put my email address. I created an email just for the purpose of this video, and it is legalnairatesting@gmail.com. Once you input your email address, you click I am not a robot, complete this captcha, mountain, and click continue. It's telling us to select a password. So let me just choose anything as my password, like this. The password must be at least 8 characters. So you click on continue. Remember to use an email and password that you can always remember. Now it has sent a verification email to the email address we provided. So you go back to your email address. As you can see, this is the email from OpenAI. So we click on it and click verify email address. It's asking you for some information, your first name and your last name. So let me just use Legal Naira. Organization, I can just say Legal Naira, then continue. It's asking for phone number. Now let me put my phone number, and then they will send a code, a verification code. After putting your phone number, you just click send code via SMS. Now they have sent the code to my number. So I'll just input the code and continue. It brings you to this next stage, which says, how will you primarily use OpenAI? You can choose any of them, but I always use personal use. Just say I'm exploring personal use. After clicking that, it will load the interface for you. As you can see, this is the interface we've been using to write from the beginning of this video. Let's just try this and see. Write a story about Legal Naira YouTube account. Control enter. As you can see, it says Naira was a typical 17-year-old teenager. She enjoyed making videos on YouTube and had a dream of becoming a successful YouTuber. You see, based on what it understands with the command I gave it. So you should know the command is the major determinant of information it gives you. Now, you know how to write a cookbook, you know how to get your recipes, you know how to paraphrase properly, whether you want to do it manually by yourself or you want to use a paraphrasing tool. You also know how to arrange your books from introduction to conclusion. So in our book, we've not added conclusion. I remember we've not added conclusion. So let's use our new writing tool to get conclusion. So let's remove that and say write a lengthy. You see, this is another way to get a lot of content out of it. This is why some people say it does not do more than 400 or 300 words. No, it depends on what you commanded it to do. If you say lengthy, you will see that the content it will give you will be much. You can also use long. You can also use comprehensive, persuasive, convincing. All these words will let it understand that you want a lengthy content for a particular purpose or the command you are giving it. So write a lengthy conclusion for a diabetes recipes cookbook. Control Enter. As you can see, in conclusion, the recipes in this cookbook can be used to help manage diabetes and help ensure that you are getting the nutrients you need while enjoying delicious, flavorful foods. Diabetes can be a difficult condition to manage, but with the right recipes and diets, it can be done. Now let's come down and see. Control Enter. You see that it didn't give us more content. All you need to do now is to start a sentence for it. You know, I told you I'm going to give you a top secret. This is the top secret. Anytime it gives you short content, you can simply start a sentence for it and it will continue. As it has given us this one, this is actually a conclusion, you know, that's why it is this short. If I say write an article about diabetes recipes cookbook, which can be used for a conclusion, it will be more than this, okay? So at this point, I'll just say, if you truly want to reverse your diabetic condition, as you can see, I've started a sentence for it. Just tap Control Enter. It has continued. It says it is important to make changes to your lifestyle. Eating healthy, portion controlled meals, exercising regularly, and reducing stress are important in helping to manage diabetes. You can always do that, continue doing that until you get the desired number of words you want. So let's copy that. Remember to check plagiarism, notepad, and then paste it in your document under conclusion. We have successfully finished this book. Look, we have 7,880 words and we have 90 pages. You see that there are some elements in this book that we did not add. I told you to go and do it yourself, like some recipes and some chapters that I told you to just use the same method to do it yourself. So this is how you can get a complete book written. With what I've just shown you, if you try it today, try it again tomorrow, you will master the process and you would start writing at least one book every day. And this is your way to making a lot of money on Amazon KDP. I want to say thank you very much for watching this video to the end. I hope I've been able to deliver maximum value to you. Please don't forget to like this video and share this video with your friends. If you haven't, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification icon, because I have more great videos like this to share with you and teach you how to make a lot of money online. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.